For my second whiskey of the night, or second whiskey of the week, I'm going to do this one here. This is the Stock and Barrel 100% Rye. Only available in Ontario. I traded for this one, and the price listed at the LCBO is $35.95. Now, I don't know what the taxes are on that, but that's what it lists on the LCBO website. That would be the Liquor Control Board of Ontario, in case you were wondering what LCBO stands for. Yeah, here it is, Stock and Barrel. Pretty straightforward, simple presentation. It's bottled at 46%. It is, what is this, 174.91. I have no idea what 174.91 is, but 46% alcohol by volume. It says a bunch of stuff on the back. I'm going to read that as soon as I've poured myself a dram. Let's see if I can get this open. Oh, man. What is that glued in there? This is childproof. My goodness. I wanted to make sure I couldn't get in there. That is so. There must be crazy glue in there. Hold on. All right, I'm back. And I have with me a little gentle persuader. This is my vice grip, which I'm going to put on the cork and see if I can give it a little twist with that. Hey, it worked. That was on so tight, and there's not much. This cork isn't very thick, so the handle isn't very thick. You can't really get a good grip on it. But now we've got, and it's a synthetic cork. So now we've got it open. Hopefully it will be easy to open in the future and won't need a vice grip. Well, now that I've poured a wee dram, I'm going to read what it says on the bottle. Can I get this? Oh yeah, it's easy now. Very easy now. Okay, that's good. But if you put it in all the way, now at least it's openable. It was sealed very well. It says on here, handmade from grain to glass, small batch, non-chill filtered, no color added. Please enjoy responsibly. It says the same thing in French. 54 SL 96, StillWaterDistillery.com, Concord, Ontario, return for refund. Okay, that's from the Waters Distillery, and the brand is Stock and Barrel, as I have shown already. There we are, a Canadian 100% rye whiskey. There's also this Canadian Club that makes a President's Choice, or is it Chairman's Choice, or Chairman's Selection, or something like that, 100% rye. Then, of course, there's my favorite Alberta Premium Rye, which is just a plain 40%. They also have a 20-year-old now, and they also have a cask strength version of the Alberta Premium. But this is Stock and Barrel. This is from Ontario. And I already mentioned 46% alcohol by volume. Let's see what we got here. Sheeting action. Boom, down it goes. Catch that again. Zoom, down it goes. No legs to stand on. What it does have is little trails of droplets. You can follow the little trails going down. Smells like rye. I'm guessing this is double distilled. 100%. 40% rye. It does smell like rye. Not the watered down kind of rye you'd get from the likes of Alberta Premium at 40%. This one smells like a rye bread. It also has, there's a mintiness to it as well. And woody, yes. It's very woody. I'm getting door planings. I'm getting sawdust in a woodworking shop. Quite a bit of wood. Quite a bit of rye. And a minty note from the rye. And it smells just like rye bread. Fresh rye bread, just freshly baked. It's straightforward. It's rye. It's rye forward. It's rye. That's what you got. Rye. Rye and sawdust in a woodworking shop. Once again, a little bit minty. Perhaps a touch of dill. Get to taste it. Wow. That's quite woody on the palate, too. Quite woody on the palate. I wonder if they used virgin oak. Or what kind of wood what kind of oak did they use? It doesn't say anywhere. You know, it could be virgin oak. But not for long because it's not very dark. Could be first fill as well. I'll tell you what, the flavors of rye and wood here, yeah, it could be first fill ex-American rye or ex-bourbon barrels. Yeah, probably bourbon barrels. But the rye flavor is intense and it's quite woody. Dry finish too. Not overly complex, it's just rye and wood. And the flavors are intense. It's nice. It's uncomplicated. It's just, boom, rye whiskey. The difference between this and Alberta Premium, this just has so much more flavor. Well, it's a 46% as well. Now, if Alberta Premium wouldn't have done that sherry thing with their cask strength, I would imagine it being a lot like this. What's a bit of water going to do to it? maybe make it a little less intense. I'm going to put a fair bit in there. Bring the ABV down, make it a little smoother. It's the finish goes on and on and on. The rye finish, it lingers and lingers and lingers and hangs on. This is a finish. Everyone should take note when they're making whiskey. This is how a finish should be. Just goes on and goes on and goes on and goes on. Fantastic. Not very complicated, but intense. It's intense. Rye. The rye is still coating my mouth. It's still there. It is just intense. And I like this. This doesn't make me reach for another one immediately. This is an ongoing experience. It's just beautiful. I like that. I like a finish that hangs on like that. Now that I've added some water, let's give it a try. The nose is a lot less intense now that I've added water. The flavor is less intense too. I think half a spoon of water makes it a lot easier to drink. Makes it very pleasant. Still tasty. Still getting a lot of that rye and a lot of that wood. This is probably the most intense rye flavored whiskey I've ever had. I like it. And you can always add a little bit of water to bring it down to the way you like it, because it's very intense to begin with. To drink it straight, it's a bit of a challenge, but if you bring it down with half a spoon of water like I did, it makes for a very nice, very flavorful rye whiskey, rye and wood. Very nice. This is a craft distilled product. This is very nice. And only for 36 bucks. I don't know what the taxes are, but what is it? In the $40 range with the GST, and I don't know what the Ontario liquor tax is on that. But it's really good. Yeah. I'm liking this a lot. This is good rye whiskey. Cheers.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Yeah.